What if smartphones were more than just smart?
Testing. Can you see me? Oh, we're not doing that one yet. We're actually, we have to go back to this. Yes. So sorry for the lateness again. It's always it's a Filipino time thing. Okay, so it's 12:09 a.m. Shoot, 3/12/2022. All right, so crazy weekend for the subways. Before I get to the, I dropped something. Before I get to the subways, I will. I have made a decision. I will go to WinterCon on Sunday. It's only 2 stops from my house, so just FYI, I went on the wrong mouse. It's over here. So this is where it's gonna be. So you just get off at Aqueduct Racetrack Station. So I live here, and then there's a bridge that connects there. Now, if you're coming from here in Manhattan or Brooklyn, you can get off here at the back of the station, and then you can just walk. It's about roughly less than 8 minute walk. I think it's in the Hyatt, that new building in in Aqueduct. So that's in Resorts World. So let's see if I can bring that up. Mm. So yep. Actually, I don't have the picture, but anyway, so but it's gonna be in that area. So, but yes, also there's something special after this. So no COVID today, but we're gonna do the subways, and then I'm actually gonna have a little discussion here. So as we talk about the subway, so why was I late again? Because I have an unpredictable schedule. I had to take care of something at work. Number one, always. All right. One of my mods told me that reason why I'm not reaching affiliate, it was simply because I'm not is the viewer portion. So everything else, the followers, the streams that I do, amount of streams per week, well, per month rather. I have to do 7 per month, and I reach more than 50. I think I have almost 60 followers, and then you have to do, I think, at 8 hours. If I remember correctly, 8 hours a month. Oh, not 8 hours a month, but I think it was 500 hours in 1 month. So I did that one. All I need is just the viewers. Okay, so and what's hello? I think someone's there. A friend of mine is here. Actually, I didn't read it, but so I don't know if I want to discuss it. But anyway, before we do, I mean that's gonna be right after the subways, so it's gonna be a little special stream. First thing with the subways is we're gonna do the ongoing. All right, and this is what I have so far. You should already know. Yes, hi DJ. Should I discuss this live right? It's gonna be not right now, but it's gonna be after the subways. Actually, thank you so much, Nikki. DJ Nikki's that's me, one of my favorite mods. He's he's very special to me. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. But there is, as I said on the title, after I do the subways, I'm actually gonna talk about something I think very personal. I don't know. It's with one person. Okay, but I don't know if I want to bring it up here. If it's okay, if you want to respond, because I remember you DM'd me something. I only saw just a teeny bit, but I was working, so I didn't read the whole thing. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm willing. Had a rough day today because Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my chat got a little. Oops. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. Um, should I read the message or no? I don't know. Um, that's for after the subway. It's up to you. I have to look for it here. but only the okay. Wow. Do not read. Okay, no, I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna read it. Do not read on. Okay, I'm not gonna read it. To be honest, I actually only went. I glanced on it. I see it, but but everything else okay. All right, just checking. That's why you're my mod. Yes, exactly. So I had a rough day because, and so I know it's tough. I know it's sad, but I just want to let you. This is like a little preview of it. Uh, you didn't kill anyone. Okay, you maybe dropped a few things. I don't know if you had to if you're gonna waste money over it, but not only it happens. It's things can happen. And just want to let you know that everything will be okay. You know, we live, we learn, and we grow from it. And I guess just be careful. And but anyway, but there is something I'm gonna read, but it's yeah, I know. No, I mean, I know you're not mad about it. It's not about that. It's just you feel kind of that sad and kind of disappointed. You know, it happens to me too. Um, I really I totally understand. But I will read something from Facebook. No, it's not from you. It's from someone else, but I'm not going to say the name. But after going over the subways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over that one and we'll have a discussion because this is from someone who you and I know, actually. So, but I'm not going to say the name of it for confidentiality reasons, but I think it's very important, and I think it's a teachable moment for everyone, including you and me. So, anyway, back to the subways. All right, so the you should already know 2 and 3 trains skip Clark Street. Okay, and so this is ongoing for the foreseeable future for Saturday and Sunday. There's no F and G train south of Church Street. I don't know about some tea though. I love bubble tea, but it's not has nothing to do with tea. Has something to do with one of our cosplay friends. But I'm not gonna say the name. I'm actually gonna quote and I'm gonna discuss. All right. And also there's if this video is finished uploading, okay, there is a video I actually really want to share. But that is if the video is it's still uploading on YouTube because I cannot. I had trouble with this technical difficulties before streaming with connecting with you know how people play on their iPhones and I just miss I miss you too so much. Oh, I have a question. How did you end up using your iPhone to be shown as a window. Like you just put it over there. I remember you did something like that. You used that to do like some kind of a tour of the room. So I'm so if I were if I had that ability, I wouldn't have to upload it on YouTube. So, but yeah, but there was a video that I really want to share. So anyway, so that's connected to it, and I spoke about that person's friend, which I will not bring names on it. It's on an app on your computer, and I have it on. I have OBS Studios both on the laptop and the iPhone. But for some reason, when I connect it with the laptop, there's no connection. But anyway, it says here I have about 25 minutes. I don't know. Usually, when it's 25 minutes left for it to be uploaded, it doesn't really mean much. Probably maybe 30 minutes. Who knows? Okay, so while that's going up, maybe that would up it up with the views. Who knows? Okay, so what we're gonna do is so south of Church Avenue, no F and G trains. You have to use the local buses Or you can actually transfer to the N train over here. N train will be going local in Brooklyn if you want to get to Coney Island. Next thing is westbound A and C trains are express between Broadway Junction, Utica Avenue. It's gonna skip Rockaway Avenue and Ralph Avenue. Okay, and the next one is that there's no L trains between Broadway Junction and Canarsie Rockaway Parkway. There are two buses. There's one that goes nonstop between Broadway Junction and Canarsie, and then there's another one that stops at all stops. And of course, 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. 23rd and 9th Streets will be closed for station maintenance. All right, that's your ongoing. Next one is no trains north of 238th Street. This is a little weird. There's actually a shuttle bus that goes between 238th Street and Van Cortlandt Park, 242nd Street. I don't know if I'm able to show them. Oh, wait, if I'm able to show a Google Maps for this. I may do a little bit more of this one, the Google Maps. And I have to go through the satellite. You'll see how it's not too far. So we will go to, if I can find it, window capture. Okay. Am I able to? No, that is not it. It's probably this one. I always screw it up with this one. Oh, yeah. Da, 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 da. That's not it. Oh well. So anyway, just know that this is only a few blocks. So it's like one, two, like roughly 3 blocks. So I don't know why they put it. They put a a shuttle bus. You can just use local buses there. So, but anyway, that's the point I was trying to say. All right. Next one is that the 3 train will run the whole route all weekend from 148th Street all the way to New Lots Avenue. Why is that? There's no 4 trains between Brooklyn Bridge City Hall and New Lots or Utica Avenue. So no 4 trains in Brooklyn. Okay. So no 6 trains south of Brooklyn Bridge anyway. So all of this taken out of service. All of it. All 4 and 6 trains all out. All right. In addition, to add more stress, the 4 train will be local on the entire line. Ouch. Okay, no 4 express service. And there is and the 6 train will be running normally, of course, but you may have some delays here. 5 train, my bad, sorry. 5 train last stop will be 42nd Street. It will go express, but it's not going to go south of 42nd Street. Just keep in mind, on late nights, the 5 train only goes between Dyer Avenue and East 180th Street. It's part of the regular schedule. All right. So the next thing is the northbound A, C, and E trains. It's express. Okay, skips Spring Street and 23rd Street. A, C, and E trains skip those 2 stops. Northbound A and C skip 50th Streets. The E train actually stops at 50th Street, but it's on the lower level. Next one is the southbound F train. Is via the E. So between Roosevelt, it's going to go express in Queens Boulevard. I mean, well, yeah, it's going to be under Northern Boulevard in this case, but the whole line is what we call the Queens Boulevard line. It's going to go local, and then it's going to go local starting at 21st Street. Not 21st Street, sorry. Oops. Did I screw it up? Yeah, I probably did. Okay, so anyway, did it work? Okay, so now, so it's gonna go Queens Plaza on the E. It'll go down here. It'll go local on the E. Then on Canal, it's gonna go onto the A, and then go to J Street, and then resume regular service. So be careful for that. Next thing is Eastbound 7 train is express between Queensborough Plaza and 74th Street Broadway. It will stop at 61st. So ignore this, all that. So 7 goes from Queensborough Plaza, skip 33rd, 40th, 46th, 52nd, and 69th. There's no 7 west of Queensborough Plaza. Oh, that's freaking annoying. Actually, I have a friend who lives around here. So she, or is it he? Actually, I forgot what. I don't even know the gender. I'm sorry. I get confused. No offense. I'm so sorry. But this my friend, he's a I mean, that person's a cosplayer, and this person, I think it's Firestar, but I don't know what the real name is. You know, the closest one he can. This I'm sorry. This person can take it to 21st Street, take the G, then take the A, and then go to WinterCon like that. But this person is very sensitive to buses for some reason. Okay, so there's a shuttle bus that runs between Queensboro Plaza and Vernon Jackson. I don't think it's not very long though. It's a pretty short shuttle bus route. And then the S train will be running all weekend, including nights, the late nights. And then there's another shuttle bus that goes between Hudson Yards and Times Square. And then there's a special route that's gonna run. I'm gonna let you know in a little bit. Okay. Now, the next thing is eastbound at E and F and R trains express between Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue, and 71st Avenue. Expect some delays, of course, because they're all sharing the same track. And southbound Q train is local north of Canal Street. So Q train will be making all stops north of Canal Street. Okay, the next thing is that W train special service runs, but based on whether or not I would go or not. Oh, also for a future stream, may I have a list of cons that people in New York, New Jersey commonly talk about, and I'll do a tier list. That's very interesting. But based on whether or not I would go or not. Yeah, that's great. I always tell people to go to these sites. It's animecons.com, fancons.com. I'm gonna actually give you a list soon. All right. So I tried my best to find everything that's in the New York, New Jersey. You got to add Connecticut too. Maybe I'm gonna make that a tri-state, and because one of the biggest perks, and you know this because you lived in New York City, there's a con almost every month. Okay, and if you're if you're satisfied with the cons in the city, you don't have to leave the tri-state area to do so. However, there is one thing I want to mention. In the Bronx, there are barely any cons. I only went to one, but it's not considered a con. It's a comic book show. And I don't know, I think you were there. You saw my review. And I did an Instagram and Twitch version. I like to do both. Instagram part is like writing a thesis, but doing Twitch, doing a presentation, and also I get to do some discussions here. That's why I love Twitch, and I don't like going live on Instagram. Why? Because I also want to have my lovely signs over here. I want to have my own layout. Okay, and when I do it live, I want people to see the chat as well. Okay, so we can have that kind of conversation. And I can, of course, upload it onto YouTube easily, faster than doing it through Instagram. Okay, I can save in like on Instagram Live, but it's when you put it on YouTube, it's like this. You go like this. It's like it's all vertical. Okay, so moving on. The next one I have is on the path trains. I actually don't have the map for it, but on the path trains. Oh, I'm sorry. It's W trains. Before I go to path, W trains. W trains will run between Astoria Ditmars and 34th Street, but the northbound will skip 49th Street. It's only going to do that simply to accommodate the 7 train riders. Now we get to the path. I don't have the map for this one, but there's a little bit of a change if you do take the path trains. It's like a mini subway. Okay. It's also $2.75, but it's a separate fare. You cannot transfer between the subway and the path trains. Path trains go between Manhattan and New Jersey. Okay, so their stops include Hoboken, there's Grove Street, Journal Square, Harrison, Exchange Place, Newark, Penn Station, that's the last stop. Hoboken, for some lines, that's the last stop. But on weekends, it's going to be a little different. So the first thing is, see this 33rd Street here? That's the path. It goes here. What it's going to do is it's going to stop at Hoboken, and then it'll go backwards a little bit and then go to Journal Square. The other path line is right over here between World Trade Center and Newark Penn Station. The thing is, due to track work, the line is split at Journal Square. So there is a section between Journal Square and Newark where it runs less frequently. I'm going to try to get that map soon for Path. But Path is very straightforward, not like this spaghetti plate that you see over here. Okay, so a few things with the Long Island Railroad. Okay, this is Long Island Railroad commuter, so the commuter rail. This train runs every 2 hours, and it's only going to run between East Williston and Oyster Bay. There is a shuttle bus that runs between East Williston and Hempstead, and it'll stop at Mineola. Next thing is that train service is going to be a little wonky. All right, there's one in particular. I think this is in Ronkonkoma, and then it's going to go from Penn Station to Jamaica, and then it's going to go through Farmingdale, somewhere here. So it'll go here, go to Babylon. It's not going to stop there. It's going to skip Bethpage. It's going to skip Hicksville, and then go to Farmingdale. So it's a weird thing. This train will go, I think, through here, down here, go here, no stops. It's just gonna hit there, not gonna let any passengers in or out. Go back here, and then go back over here. And that's kind of weird. Okay, I think you should make stops over here and here. This one, I don't know. You know what? Might as well stop over here and then do the Farmingdale part. You just go like that. All right. So the next thing is, because of whatever they're doing, something with the LIRR expansion project that's kind of linked to the East Side Axis that goes to Grand Central, there's no trains between Floral Park and Huntington. So you're going to take buses there. And I'll actually go into more detail when I post it on the stories. Simply because I was busy today, but at least I give you just a, like a little heads up here. So the next thing I have is for New Jersey Transit. What's special about there was actually an incident that happened, I think, earlier this week. So the Gladstone branch over here is taken out of service indefinitely, simply because of some kind of wiring that fell. So there's going to be some changes on New Jersey Transit. But again, I'll go more into detail on that. All right. So let's see how my YouTube video is doing. It says 9 minutes, what? 18, 17, 16, 15. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, I'm actually gonna go. I'm not gonna show you the screen, but it's gonna be on Facebook. So we're gonna actually switch gears a little bit, and I just want to tell you that during work, I was, it was pretty not as busy as the other days, but it was still busy on some days. But after work, something popped up on my Facebook feed. And I'm actually not going to share the screen. What I'm going to do is wait, where's my that's weird. The chat disappeared. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually read something from a person, and this one actually struck a nerve on my chest. So this is what he said, and what I'll do is I'm going to quote it exactly what he said. I'm not gonna say who said it, just to protect the person's confidentiality. But this is what I read, and I quote: "Sometimes I just don't feel like I'm good enough. I feel lost. I feel ashamed and embarrassed about myself. I feel useless, like I can't do more or help others more, especially at work. I feel more like a liability than an asset in people's lives." By the way, do not say the person's name on the chat, by the way. Just, let's keep it confidential. I'm just reading what the person wrote on his on the post on Facebook. I feel more like a liability than an asset in people's lives. I feel like a burden to everyone who knows me. Sometimes I wonder why I was born. That's what really hit me in this one. So, why was I created with autism and dyscalculia? How can I help people the way I am? I am nothing but a burden, a liability. I feel like people just try to be nice and tolerate me. I am such an embarrassment. I am a socially weird and awkward person. Why do people like me? I don't deserve people's kindness or praise. I am no one, a nobody. That was the post. Yep, that's why, Nikki. That's why I actually needed you here. When I when I read that post, I just had this lump in my throat, and I was not only could I relate, um, I just I just felt a little helpless, and I'm also autistic, so I shared this with my aunt as well. She's the fundamental Christian. She's the conservative one. Anyway, so but we're still family. We can there's this even though we have disagreements here and there, I still respect and love. Okay, that's the best we can do. And so let's read some of the comments. And again, we're not gonna say the person's name. Okay, we're gonna do is we're gonna read these comments. Okay. So the one I said was, "I understand the struggles you go through. Trust me, I'm autistic myself. I want to let you know that you are loved and you're not alone." That's actually a message to everybody, whether if you're going through something, whether you are autistic, if you have if you have going through mental health issues, if you're going through any kind of issues. Damn, that's exactly how I feel for the moment. Yeah, so I think it's very important to have that's why I really want to have that kind of conversation. But let me continue this. It's very hard to see what happens when I minimize and maximize it. Just anyway. So I don't know if he's gonna be on WinterCon. We'll find out. Okay, so I told him that I want to let you know that you're loved and you're not alone, and I'll say that to everybody. You are a special person, and do not let anyone take that away from you. You're a great person. Trust me. Another friend of mine wrote, and let's see, I put all comments here. There are times I feel this way, and I understand where you're coming from. Know that you're loved, and there are people out there who care. I only met you once, and that was Katsukan last month, but I wish I got to know you more. You seem like a cool guy and would love to hang out with you more. So that's the person who said that was actually one of the people who I roomed with with Ryan. Actually, oops, I said a name, but actually Ryan's not in this comments or anything. Like, has nothing to do with him. Okay, it wasn't him. It was someone else. But the person who met him once last month at Katsucon, yes, this guy actually went to Katsucon. Okay, the person who says that he is a nobody said that he went to Katsucon. I actually did not see him at Katsucon, so I was a little sad about that. So let me keep going with the comments. Don't feel bad. There is time. I go through myself. That's another friend of mine. He was at the Bronx event. Another person said, "You are good enough. You are definitely a person to me. You're my best friend, brother, and one of my favorite. I like seeing and love hanging out with. So do I. For me, I love you, bro. There are a lot of reasons why I love having you around. You always make me feel better. He actually does. And you have a big heart and king spirit. Never say you're no one because to me, you're an amazing person. You're good enough, bro. You're my brother. Plus, you fit in with the crew. Go, and another one said, go and look at your friends list. These people wouldn't be talking to you if they didn't accept you. Trust me, we care. Listen, N word, F. What those people say, this, you little bro, telling you this, F their opinion. And then another person said, you fit right into my family. Just know I love you, bro. Another person said, dude, you're a great person. We may have formally spoken anime NYC, but you're definitely been a cool dude, and I wish I had 1 ounce of the courage you have and cosplay skills, in short. But the fact that I trusted you with my equipment should show you that I have faith in you and trust that you are a good guy. I don't consider you just a random person, but a friend, and you made a F word out of me, which stands for friend you can keep. That's the F word. Friend you can keep. Reminds me that F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me, and is for anybody, anytime at all. Something like that. You're an amazing person. You are good enough. Also, if anyone didn't hear this today, I hope you know you are amazing. You are good enough for who you are, what you are, and create. I haven't met you till further notice. Wait, I don't know what that person was trying to say, but I see everyone loves you for what you are, even though I don't think you're good enough. You are not good enough. Sorry, I don't. So it isn't about your disorder. I understand how you feel. Don't let toxicity. Don't let the don't let the toxic ones stop you in the path. All they see you hurt and making you feel bad and being not good enough. You have to face your autism like Goku's son versus Cell, like Gohan versus Cell. I know you can do this. I am facing my autism like Batman versus Joker. Everyone that knows you, that everyone that you know loves you no matter what. I mean, I see your pics as cosplay. Dude, I could like to meet you in person very soon. I just understand where you went through from just like my handsome boyfriend who has the same age like you and is on the autism spectrum disorder, depression, and anxiety. His name is blank. Blank. Been have autism has been autistic since he was 5. He did told stories of him being on the spectrum to me. I've been telling him he is good enough on the spectrum. So yeah, you should see someone to fix your situation. As always, you are good enough for what you are. Talk to someone about your situation so you feel much better. As my uncle said before his death, being good enough is what you are. Don't think you are not good enough because of what you have in the system. If you are on the spectrum, don't think everything is all your fault. Also, don't think you're not good enough. Don't say negative things to yourself. I don't like you. I love you. Please stop seeking others' attention and approval. You are good enough and deserving. I think we need to work on that too. You know, you are good enough. You are a great and friendly guy. I don't think you're awkward at all. You overcame your adversities and you can help others who are like you be successful like you. Yes, yes, that's right. As an autistic myself, I do my best to help others to the best I can, and also provide that kind of empowerment to others so they can help even more people, so we can all rise as society. And that's what we need a lot of, not this vitriol, all this toxicity. It's a lot of stress, and stress leads to more stress, and it becomes a vicious cycle. We need to reverse that cycle and make that into a positive cycle that helps everyone grow, rather than just put people down and have people suffer. Because people suffering, even if the person is not, you know, if the person has nothing to do with us, some people suffering doesn't make all of society rise up. Simply, just, if that makes sense. I added something there, but I added something there, but I know where he is coming from. Yes. So, actually, in DM, I'm gonna actually gonna tell you who it is. I'm gonna reveal it, but I'm only gonna reveal it to the mod. Okay. So, I wish he had a Twitch. Okay. So, here's more comments. You are good enough. You are a great and friendly guy. I don't think you're awkward at all. You overcame your adversities. Well, here's another adversity, and this is, I think he can do this, and you can help others who are like you to be successful like you. Work is stressful, but sometimes, but everyone has their up and downs. Work will get easier. You are doing enough and are a great influence on everyone's life. You guys seriously need to leave New York. It's starting to affect you mentally. No, he lives in New Jersey, by the way. So something happened at work. Okay. So getting affected mentally is something that happens everywhere. It's part of being human. It's not something that happens in one specific location. Agreed, but it kind of feels dismissive. Okay. It says here, you're not good. You're great. Okay, you're a great friend and a great cosplayer, and you matter, all right. Cheer up. Just know we're all here for you, dude. I know sometimes we have negative thoughts that can manipulate who we are as a person, but you're an amazing person. You have the biggest heart, such as a sweetheart, with an awesome personality. Every time I witness you cosplay, it brings me joy and inspires me. There are times where I was depressed and I would think of what you would do. Same thing. Actually, he just had a birthday. I just remembered. But again, we'll discuss it in the mods. Don't bring up the name. I think you probably know him. Because in that, I'm in that situation too, which is why I made a rant. Rant away. I love the rants. Every time I rant, there's always a lesson to learn, and it feels pretty good. And you get high out of it without having any ounce or any measurement of cannabis or marijuana. But I'm suffering because of my personal family expectations, but I'm already embracing how much of a disappointment I am, slowly not giving a. All right. I will tell you this right now, and this sounds corny, but it's not corny. This is from the heart. You're an amazing person. That's why I made you a mod. Okay, DJ Nikki Zem. Okay. Every time I end my stream, I always end a quote from you. That's how much I really appreciate you. And I'm telling you this as not only an autistic, I'm also, pharmacist. I got my doctorate and all that. I do a lot. I just want to let you know that, you know, you are someone. You are someone very important. And I do miss your streams too. But, you know, the bigger with the bigger picture, you're an awesome person, okay? And ikaw ay pamilya ko. You're like family, you know. And I remember you told me this, like I'm a brother, I'm a brother to you, that kind of thing. So I really understand the struggles, because I actually was able to explore most of New York City by myself, but was also able to meet awesome peeps along the way. Exactly. So I just want to say that I hear you with all the stresses and so on. And yeah, this video is taking forever. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so this I just want to say that also you are loved. Okay, I do my best to care for you, and you folks did shape my life for the better. Thank you so much. My thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's my little buddy here. Okay, so he's supportive as well, even though you don't see it by his face. Let's come on, smile, smile. I can't. You know you got this. Anyways, so okay. So another one is I know sometimes we have negative thoughts that can manipulate who we are as a person, but you're an amazing person. You have the biggest heart, such a sweetheart with an awesome personality. I can say that with both of you. Every time I witness you cosplay, it brings me joy and inspires me. There are times when I was depressed and I would think of what you would do. You helped me a lot more than you imagined. Thank you, my friend, for being you. You are special. Yeah, be you, and don't let people pressure you for what you do. Don't let people take away what what you are. Don't let people tell you the negative things. Okay, not more comments. So you are a young, wonderful young man who is strong, patient, and kind. You are loved and respected. So seek someone you trust to talk to and get rid of the negative energy you are allowing to control your thoughts. God loves you, and the kids do too. And I feel that. Oh, and there's one more comment. What is that comment? Mm-mm. So it's loading. Everything's loading. Okay, so let me check the YouTube channel. Let me check it. Let's see if I'm able to. Am I able to see this video? Okay, so manage videos. Damn it! It's still, and I can't even play. I can't even go después de anochecer. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with which is why I want to head back because I need real social interactions with fellow cosplay peeps outside of cosplay events. I'm actually available only on weekends because weekdays everyone's looking for me. It feels tricky being here, but after Fanime, I may see how things can go. I say take it one step at a time. Also, I don't feel this kind of love during work because the workplace feels so unwelcoming. I think you have two. Should I say it? Yeah. Wow, that sucks. Hmm. You know what? I don't know if this pertains to it, but correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So when I started my current job, so it was 6 years ago. Yes, it was early March 2016. Okay, when Obama was president. And that's just side note. That's a random thing. And I was nervous about everything because it was a change. I went from one job to another. Okay, so I changed simply because I was losing hours, and at the time I had a student loan to take care of. So I really need to get rid of that student loan. So I went from one job to the next. I was so nervous because everything was different. There was like a sharp learning curve, and at the time we were understaffed. So he brought in some help. So my boss brought in his own mom. his So we had also a couple new coworkers as well, and I believe it was I forgot there was but oh the dad as well. And so my boss's mom told me, breathe in, breathe out. It's very important. Every time I go to work, that's what she told me. Every time I go to work, I focus on the positive. I bring love. And it sucks because my own boss is shouting at his own mom, which doesn't really make sense. And I asked her, "You okay?" Like, so she said, "No, no, no. It's okay because this is not a family. This is about a business." And there's like, I don't care if it's in a business, in a family, if it's outside or whichever. A person deserves respect, or a person doesn't deserve to be treated like shit. I gotta say that. Please don't ban me, okay? You know, you can't do this to people like that. You can't. And you know, I just my own message to this person who said he's a nobody. Uh, I'm here to listen. I'm gonna share. I'm also gonna share something. So I didn't start off the best. Okay. I don't mean to divert anything. I just want to say that uh, what you see with me. People say, "Oh, he's good. Dean is good," and all that stuff. Nothing is perfect. Okay. I struggled, and being autistic's not easy. So I can totally understand what he's going through. I It's important to be positive. That's the goal here. There is one thing to be positive, and there's another thing to be toxic, to have this toxic positivity. And toxic positivity it can be subtle at times, but it's where you're being dismissive, and we don't want that. People cannot be dismissive because in order for people to grow, we have to fix the things that are in front of us. We can't just push them away and say, here, focus on the positive, focus on the positive. Because if you focus on the positives and then you don't fix what's underlying, then you're not going to have a strong foundation. And then all the positive and all the hard work, it's just going to collapse down. So before you start to have that, you got to fix what's on the bottom. Okay? Because if there's even one flaw, if it's not fixed, if it's you know if you're gonna deal with like some kind of trauma, it's gonna hit you to the core. I also kind of have high expectations with how I approach my cosplay shenanigans and posts, but I blame Instagram algorithms for not giving me love and for messing with my mental motivation with cosplays, which is why I am slow with prop making. Look, the fact that you're even doing an iota, an ounce of prop making is progress. Okay, I know it sounds cheesy, I'm sorry, but the fact that you're doing it, even though it's slow, I think I'm proud of you for that because you know how much prop making I did? Zero. And I'm also still not streaming because of it. Look, take all the time you need. Okay, it's okay. All right. When you do come back to stream, I'll do my best to stop by and be the first and hit the first. So, you take your time. All right, your mental health's very important. I am one text message away, one DM away. Oh, never forget the roots. I don't mean the. Okay, so all right. Anyway, so before I go out, that I my goodness, I used to always go over an hour, but now it's just what 53 minutes or something like that. So let's that's gonna upload the it's gonna affect the uploading part here. You know what? Let's see. There is a game. You know what? I'm actually gonna. There's something called the Ratchler. I want. So missing Shelby do it. I want to see how I do Ratchler. Am I able to do this? Uh, let's see if I'm able to do it here. Yes, we're gonna do a game. We're gonna do a game. If I'm able to. The Ratchler, yes. Oh, I'm gonna remove this. There we go. But I gotta fix this. I think yeah, so missing oops. My I know. Well, I'm gonna see if I can pick some different ones, right? Let's see if I can do that. Sorry, it's just there we go. It's Shelby's choice. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so but why is the audio not playing? Let's do season 2. Let's try season 2. I'm looking for the sound. I can't even find it. Yeah, the sound is on, but let's see how my taste is. This considered a game, right? Let's see. What can I change? Let's see. Can I do rat switch? Can I change the game? Let's see. I don't know. Game Ratchler 2. I don't know. Does that work? No, it didn't work. Okay, so embark. Oh, it works now. Meet yourself. What do you want to be? Okay, so the voice. Okay, now we got something. Now I can hear. All right. So let me see here. I am the Ratchler. Single rat looking for love. You will meet many rats and choose who to keep. Round after round, you'll find true love. We're gonna need the love, what we can get. This one, oh, it doesn't look like a rat. It looks like it looks like a pig or something. No, that's. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do this one onwards. Meet your suitors. Oh, okay. So, Zippy, Aries, trying something new with my socks. No. Lippy. Squeak. Fuzzy wig. I have a bellyache. Moom. Oh, hi. Do you like plants? Let's keep looking. It says eggs generally back in the lab tomorrow. Bada bing, bada boom. Boy Misterio. I think he's cool. Let's pick him. 6 more contests. Okay. Baron Hotlands. What does he say? Can I help you scheme? No. Moderna. Oh, that's the that's the vaccine. Hey man, cool vibes. And Sharpie streams on Tuesdays and Sundays. Marty Prices. Oh, you were looking at me? Klaus von Mouse. You're my... I don't even know what that is. Hey, cutie. Estig Aquarius. Dream big, style better. I'll take this for maybe. Celery. What's cooking good looking? I guess we'll put it there. Aries, check out my cool moves. Yeah, let's do it. Sim Samo, watch out, be careful. Maybe, I guess. Sean, come fly with me. I think we'll take that. Ultra Rat 3000, it's 2022. Pedersen's nice to meet you. I like the glasses. Oh, that's it. Oh. Can I add you on LinkedIn? Okay, they're kind of random picks. This is for fun. Let's keep going. Okay. Whoa, this pillow, very fragrant and a nice mouthfeel. Medium rare. This candle holder. Now this has notes of fine rosewood and a hint of lime. I'll put a note you mean. It's okay, I guess. Hey, I should let you know ahead of time. I kind of get anxious big groups like this, so if there are any rats that tell you I'm being weird, they're probably right. But I promise, I'm working on it. And that's kind of like me. Well, hello, my dear. Pleased to meet you. My name is Podolico, which is short for Cacio Cavallo Podolico. Let's see, there are lots to go over. Where should I start? I was born in Campania region of Italy. I lived all over the world. I speak 8 languages. I've studied with the brightest scientists, and I was once at the cover of Rat magazine, but enough about me. See, smart. Wow, you are simply radiant. I knew that from your profile, of course, but in person, I'm simply blown away. The colors of your fur shimmer and shine like a thousand brilliant diamonds in the sun. And I'm sure my eyes beam with a similar glow just from seeing you. Care for some juice? Care for some juice. I guess. Who's that Pokemon? Hey yo, spins in the air. That special move was called a pirouette, so I'm on a volleyball team. I'm the captain, and this season our team moved up a division. We are training really hard to beat our new nemesis, the Farwars across the river. We've never met them, but we need a new nemesis since we left our former nemesis team, the cheese carriers, back in the dust in the sea. So yeah, I'm proud, but bada bing, bada boom, it's me or here, or am I? Maybe I'm over there, maybe I'm everywhere or nowhere. Either way, it might be here, but you're definitely cut here because I see with you eyes. I don't understand. Whoops, I stepped on a nail on the way here, but I just realized, good thing I have my emergency first aid kit hidden in the heel of my left boot. I volunteer for medical studies, so it's always paid off to be prepared. Even if they're just regular studies, I know I'd be more comfortable. My other heel has got some peppers inside just in case I need a snack. I used to volunteer for culinary studies and picked up the habit here. I think I'll take him. Who gets a rose? He does not get the rose. Not these two. I'll pick these. Okay, let's keep going. Yup, this camera I grabbed backstage is very al dente. Oh, I didn't notice you were there. Did you know my ears are super sensory and act as extra tongues? Oh my god. That's what I love. I have an eclectic variety of berry infused hats. My nose can also occasionally taste. It's getting hard. Well, I've never been on the big screen, but I've always wanted to be in a musical. Not the main role, but like a funny best friend or something. I signed up for an improv class once, but I only went one time. Seemed they have fun though. Okay. Wow, each time I see you, I notice something new. Your face oozes such a sort of confident resilience. I haven't been so inspired since I met Buttress Carell, who was not only a beloved colleague, but also a dear friend. I sense that you and I could be dear friends too. I met Buttress at the mushroom farm where I volunteer on the weekends. To think all those poor mushrooms in need of a home does me good to know we've helped so many. I'd love to take you there sometime. I actually have 3 mushroom pups of my own. I love them so much. I value it. Yes, I do. Ouch, this cushion's not really comfortable. I built chairs myself out of recycled bits and pieces of junk. So every chair in my house perfectly fits the curvature of my rear end. Never be too prepared these days. I'm always learning new skills so I can survive the time comes. No. Out. Fuera. Out. Well, I don't actually know if you know this, but I got my start in modeling because my ears are like the Fibonacci sequence. That means they're the golden ratio, or should I say the golden ratio, which is actually what Leonardo da Vinci used to paint the Mona Lisa. I'm actually the first full-time ear model from my city, which is a really big accomplishment. I also used to do fur modeling, which is why I dye my fur so often. It's such a fun way to express myself. This is hard. I forget. No. This is hard. Seller. Because I forgot now. Okay, I'll just go like this. Oh, I know I've seen comments because I'm an excellent speaker. I thought public speaking was my first PhD. Ooh, I like that. I did such a fine job with my presentations that they had me teach a class instead. That's how I became the youngest ever professor at Rat University. I love smart people. Can I taste you with super sensory ear? Today you taste like like a blueberry, but very like a fine wine, bitter but tart. Um, no, like I don't want this person. The mushroom farm also serves a wedding venue, which helps support ourselves and support the work we do. I'm actually registered officiant and have officiated 3 different weddings on the property. Oh, how embarrassing! Can't believe we're talking about marriage. It's only our 3rd date. You know, one day I was feeling kind of down about myself and I was walking around the block. This rat I'd never met said, "You look really nice today." Sure, they might have said that to anybody, but just to be kind. But I really felt that they meant it. And then I wasn't so down anymore. I had a big smile on my face after that. Okay. I'll take this one. Let's see. Let's keep going. Turns out my recent cataract surgery has effects on how I can see color, but I also hear them since I have synesthesia, and they taste good too. Food coloring is a must-have. Here are some of mine I always carry extra. Delicious. You are lovely. I think there's something on your cheek. Oh wait, sorry, that's your generous and radiant aura. Leave it where it is. I don't know if that's something you should share. Okay. There's all these things I enjoy, like nitty cutting, hiking, but none of that gets me up in the morning. The reason I get up is because the clock says it's time to get up. I got stuff to do. So every day I rub my eyes, roll out of my bed, and live my life. It's not the most glamorous life in the world, but it's mine, and I experience it just like anyone else. I mean, experiences anything, I suppose. You could say I'm happy, and you wouldn't be wrong. Okay, you do you. What the hell is a cougar? Well, dear, surely I've been successful, but if I'm being honest, I sometimes wonder if I truly discovered my passion. I love modeling because I truly love it, or simply because I've excelled. I've spent my whole life chasing a dream career, but does such a thing even exist? These silly worries wiggle into my mind. I cannot help but wonder what's all for. I don't like her. Let's keep going. Final 2. My dear, it's time I told you I have some sort of special power, and while it's genetic, it's quite different than most other rats, I have to say. I've been able to do it since I was just a tiny rat. I've always sworn I would only ever show my one true love. Thank you for being here, actually. The honest truth is I've always felt like I'm waiting for something great to happen, but I'm starting to realize, what if there's no big moment at all leading up to it? Maybe every moment is equally special, beautiful, and important, and no moment really exists besides right now. I guess what I'm saying is that us together right now is the moment that exists. There's no past or future, just now. And honestly, now's what gives me butterflies. He has a point, though. I would go for this. Yeah. See what he says. How lucky are we? Out of all the rats in the world throughout all of history, you and I managed to find each other. Whoops. Just 2 unlikely furballs falling in love. What a miracle. Thank you for sharing your gentle soul with me. I love you. Let's live happily together, one moment at a time. Epilogue. Let's see what happens. Where are they now? The mushrooms and Shan spend a meaningful day together. Soon as Sam wins the national staring. Oh, that hurts. But Dolico graduates with another PhD. Good for her. Celery invents a new recipe: spinach truffle cake. This is Coke. Spinach truffle Coke. I don't know what kind of flavor is that. Amy goes pro. Aww, boy, Mr. and Barry hotline scheming together. Wow. That's a nice one. Wow. But that's like the first game. that that's interesting. That was the first game. So wow. But yes, so anyway, let's see who I can raid. Looks like this video takes a while because I actually wanted to share this video, but who knows? Maybe I think I may share it maybe on the next stream. We'll see. I thought just doing this game, this I would get the video, but it's still uploading. Craps. Okay, so let's see who I can raid at 1:14 in the morning. I know for you, it's whoever's in the West Coast, like one of my mods, DJ Nicky Zen. It's around 10:15. I'm rounding it. But who is live? Oh, Patch is live. Arrows. Oh, missing. Oh, you know what? We have to go. We have to go to Shelby. Okay, I'm gonna tell him that I did the the Ratchler part, but I did the Ratchler too. I did my first game. So I'm tomorrow. So far my schedule is still Sundays and Fridays. There is no después de anochecer today because I'm uploading the video. I may show the video for maybe Sunday. We'll see how that goes. I will be on WinterCon on Sunday, so be on the lookout. I'm gonna do a review, even though I'm only gonna be there for one day for Sunday. Um, it's not gonna be a full review because I'm only gonna be there on Sunday, but I'll still give a score, right? Okay. Saturday I'm busy because I have to help a friend out and I have to take care of a few other things. Okay. So let's do this. Let's raid the missing Shelby. All right. So thank you so much for dropping by, especially you, DJ Nicky Zem. Thank you so much for your support and for modding as well. And in your words, have a great day. And I hope you all stay healthy and safe. Y en las palabras de Doctora Maria Polo, he dicho, boom, transmisión cerrada. Bye bye. Adios. Oh, what I meant to say is stream closed or stream is ended. See you then. Peace.